So, Giovanni has slicked back hair. And how is it that Bulbasaur gets a gardenin? Gardenin? Garden? Gardenin. Yeah, Bulbasaur gets a garden, and Ivysaur gets a tower? Uh, let's talk about it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Sane4414 or Tony. How's everyone doing today? First of all, I'd like to say at the time of recording this video, yesterday was my niece's birthday, which was the day I recorded the video for episode 2. But anyway, this is episode 3. So, today's episode is called Ivysaur's Mysterious Tower, which makes me think of the episode way back when called Bulbasaur's Mysterious Garden, which is why I say once again, Bulbasaur got a garden and Ivysaur got a tower. Huh. I don't know what I think about that. Also, this episode also introduces Team Rocket's thing for the series. It's a machine. They don't have their own Pokemon currently, which makes me sad because Team Rocket having their own Pokemon usually gave them a well, they have Wobbuffet, of course, but it usually gave them some sort of emotional ties, and they were like, hey, like they had feeling and stuff like that. Like now, they have this gotcha machine thing where they use Meowth's charm on his head, the coin, and with that, they basically get Pokeballs that come out. And apparently cards drop down and they read the type of Pokemon. Like, for example, today's episode, they used a Gyarados, aka the atrocious Pokemon, as the card said, and then Tyranitar, the the armor Pokemon. Also, how does electricity affect a Tyranitar? You're a ground type. Shouldn't work that way. Anyway, so in this episode, Ash and Go. Also, Go. I'll get to this in a little bit. Ash and Go have to go study Ivysaur's evolution in Venusaur. So, that's the gist of this episode. They're studying why Ivysaur evolves in Venusaur. They climb up the tower to basically they climb up the tower, they follow Ivysaur up the tower, and that's Ivysaur evolves at the top of the tower. If I'm missing some things, I'm sorry. But pretty much Ivysaur evolves into Venusaur, Bulbasaur evolves into Ivysaur. Which is weird because back in the Kanto series, Bulbasaur evolved into Ivysaur, but Ivysaur didn't evolve into Venusaur at the same time. So that's interesting. But so they basically go to study why Ivysaur evolved and why Bulbasaur evolved, or basically why Ivysaur evolved. I think the Bulbasaur evolving into Ivysaur is just a thing that happens along with Ivysaur evolving, Bulbasaur evolved for some reason, and I have an issue. So, last couple episodes I've been talking about continuity. This episode is a perfect time to reference continuity, meaning Ash referencing how he had a Bulbasaur and how he saw Bulbasaur evolving with the mysterious garden thing back in Kanto. He doesn't do that. Ash, sometimes you mention continuity, which is great, other times you don't. I don't understand. This show wants to give us continuity, sort of, but then doesn't at the same time. I don't get it. Anyways, so, also, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but apparently Professor Cerise is Chloe's father. And this episode started with them waking up and there being an imaginary vacuum that Mr. Mime used. Sorry, this is kind of all around the place for this episode. My reviews will get better. But anyway, I guess that's about it for this episode. Not a ton happened. Oh, yeah, also, one more thing. Go, we did get some development for Go. When Ash got mad at Go, Ash was like, I don't want to be your friend anymore, or maybe I don't want to be your friend, and Go's like, oh, so that's how it's gonna be, something like that. You're just like everybody else. So, Go has either an issue making friends or something. So I guess we'll delve more into that later. But we now know Go has some issue with friends or something like that. I mean, they make up at the end of the episode, so they're starting to become friends. But something's going on with Go. Go gets development. Yay! So I'm wondering what his thing is with that. Anyways, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask. Post a comment in the comment section on what you thought of the episode. Once again, all these episodes are on Netflix. Today, as the episode going up, should be not January, why did I say that? June 26th, if I'm remembering correctly and doing my numbers right. But anyway, I guess I will talk to you guys later. God bless you guys, stay safe, and peace. Bye. Later, guys.
You're listening to Saiyan 4414. Feel free to subscribe or listen to this again.